Welcome to today's episode. Is marriage no longer worth it for the men? Have you guys asked yourself why men think that marriage it's not what they want to do anymore? Marriage don't want the hustle. Marriage don't want their time. Marriage don't want their energy. Why do you think the men are saying that? Why do you think that marriage it's no longer worth it for the man? But before I dive into anything, I want to let you guys know that marriage it's a beautiful thing when you are legally binded with the right person. It's not a crime. Marriage is not a crime. It's a beautiful ceremony. It's something that everybody wants to do. Only if you're doing it with the right person. If you dare to go into marriage with the wrong person, oh my God, your life will become the most disturbing dream you've ever had. I'm telling you. I believe in marriage. But I also believe in the right marriage, not the wrong one. And one thing I've noticed and I've seen is that women have started complaining that men do not want to get married anymore. Have you asked yourself why they don't want to? Have you sit down to ask yourself why these men don't want to get married anymore? I watched there was this thing show that I watched. I think it was on national TV. I don't call names here. I watched this show and I also watched a lady on TikTok when she was complaining that she went to the club well dressed, but the men didn't look at her. The men didn't talk to her. And she was looking beautiful. Why are you complaining? You guys have made these men don't believe in love anymore. You guys have made these men don't believe in marriage anymore because of what they've gone through, which I'm going to give you reasons why they believe that there's nothing in marriage anymore. Men, please do not believe that there is no good marriage. There is. It's just that it's hard to see. But believe me, there is still women out there that think the way you're thinking right now. Do you know? Do you know there are some women out there that also believe that marriage is no longer worth it because they've had a bad experience about the man? But not lots of women that have this experience. But lots of men do. So that's why these men think that it's no longer it's no longer something that they should think about, which is marriage. Ladies, I want to tell you guys today that in our world that we are growing into, we are losing the man to something I don't know. It's either we are losing these men to toys, to robots, or we are losing these men to nothing. They just don't want the problem that is coming with this marriage. So whatever we are doing, we need to either stop or we amend our ways. If we can't stop totally, we can amend what we are doing. Because, yeah, these men are believing marriage is no longer worth it. And the reason why I say this is because I have spoken to family members. I have spoken to friends. And I have also spoken to people that I don't even know to just tell me how they feel about marriage. And you know what these people say? They say a lot. And those are the things I'm going to let you guys know today. That marriage, men are running away from marriage. Do you know the reason why our fathers got married? They got married because they want to have family. They want to have kids. They want to have a woman in the house. They want to come home and know that they have somewhere. They have something. In the olden days, these men getting married believe that they can have sex with anybody. They can also have kids with anybody. But still, they chose to get married. So don't think it's because of sex, that's why people get married. No. People get married because they want to have a family. They want to come home to somebody. They want to be happy. They want to have kids. Different reasons. But now, this man believes that getting married is a pain. Getting married, it's not worth it. You know why they think like that? They have learned from their friends. Their friends that have gone through marriage, they have learned from them. Now they believe it's no longer what they think it is. Some people think that marriage is a fairy tale. Yes, it is a fairy tale if you are with the right person. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of reasons why men no longer think that marriage is worth it. And my first reason is people or men are afraid of divorce. Do you know that some men are not even married, but they are afraid of divorce? They say, oh God, I don't want to get married. And down the road, 1, 2, 3 years, there's a divorce. And they also believe that divorce is a big problem. They don't want to go through the stress of that divorce. They don't want to go through any of that problem. Divorce is a headache. Yes, it's a big headache. So most men don't want to get married because they don't want to go through that process or that problem of divorce. That's one good reason I see that men don't want to get married. It's because of divorce. Because now they believe that most marriages don't last anymore. It all ends in divorce. So what would be mine? What's the difference between my marriage and my brother's marriage? Or my marriage and my friend's marriage? Or my marriage and anybody else's marriage? It's divorce. They don't want that. So they are running away from marriage and also running away from divorce problems. So my one reason why I think or I believe that men don't want to get married is because of divorce. They don't want to go through that. They don't want to go through the us. They don't want to go through the problems. And moreover, divorce or marriage do not favor men when it comes to divorce. It doesn't favor the men. It only favors the women. So they don't want to do that. My second reason why I believe that men don't want to get married is their past experience. Negative experience that they have had in their past relationship. If their past relationship was bad, brutal, they don't want to do that anymore. If their relationship was as worse as anything or as ugly as King Kong, they don't want to go through it anymore. That's why they don't believe in it anymore. Men go through these marriages, and actually I'll tell you this. Most men that do not believe in marriage anymore are the men that have gone through a first marriage before that was brutal, that was as ugly as King Kong. Those are the people that do not believe in marriages anymore. Yes, statistics says that. So, bad experience, negative experience is one thing that I believe that men do not want to get married anymore. Or they no longer believe that marriage is worth it. It's their past experience. Also, another thing that I have seen again in men not believing in marriage is about finance. They do not have finance to support another family. A man can have the intention of getting married again, but he won't be able to because he does not have the finances to have another family, because everything that he has worked for, he has earned, everything is gone on their previous marriage or in his previous marriage. He has lost everything in that marriage. So at that point in time, he cannot afford to take another family because his finances are all gone. That's another thing that I believe, that men do not want to get married anymore. They feel it's not worth it because they don't have the finance to pick up another family. Their bad experience in their former marriages, and also problems in divorce. And also another thing that I've seen that men are afraid to get married is about recovery. They have not recovered from their past relationship. Recover that I mean is recovered mentally, physically. These people are not recovered. They have not recovered. Those are the reasons why these men believe that marriage is not worth it anymore. Because they have been abused. They have been beaten up. Their life has been ruined. So recovery has been a problem for them. They haven't recovered. That's why they believe that marriage is no longer what they want to do. And again, they believe that marriage is not worth it because of their freedom. They lose their freedom when they get married. Men believe that as soon as they get married, their freedom is over. Oh my God, when I get married now, she wants to know where I am. She's going to tell me what to do. She's going to tell me I can't be with my friends. She's going to tell me that, I'm giving you 1 hour or 2 hours to stay outside. They're being controlled. They lose their freedom because of marriage. So most men do not want to go into marriage because of their freedom, fear of losing their freedom. Yes. So all my points to let you know why men no longer believe in marriage is finances, their past experience, afraid of divorce. They don't have the money to support a new family. And also, recovery. They haven't recovered from the past. So how can they start all over when they haven't recovered? When everything is taken away from them, they've lost their house, their money, their cars, everything that they have worked for. They've lost everything during their divorce or during their marriage. How do you think they're going to believe in marriage again? No, they don't want to be beaten again. They don't want to lose again. So recovery, it's a big problem in men. Why they don't want to get married again. And my last but not the least, some men believe that marriage can ruin love. Do you believe that? Do you believe that most men believe that marriage ruins love? I'll tell you this, that is very, very important. Because I've seen a lot of people that believe in fairy tale. I've seen a lot of men that believe in fairy tale. They believe in like love. They believe in so much cuddling, so much kissing, so much love making, so much being with somebody. But marriage ruins everything. So most men are afraid of getting married because they have this love in them. They don't want marriage to ruin what they have. So men, I know you are afraid of getting married. All I have to tell you is that You don't have to be afraid of getting married. You don't have to you don't have to think that marriage no longer worth it. No, do not think like that. Because there are still good women out there that will make your life worthy, that will make your love worthy. There is still good women out there. All you need to do is to take your time, pray. I'm sure all of you might say, I've been praying and praying and praying. Do not give up. Pray, because God made Adam and Eve. These people are meant to be together. Do not lose your faith in marriage, because there's still women there saying the same thing that you are saying. Some women, not most women, because these women too have also gone through the same thing that you have gone through. They still believe in love. And I still want you to believe in love and also believe in marriage. Do not give up. Because when you give up, you think it's the best. It's not the best. You keep running that race. You keep searching for your missing rib. So men, do not give up in marriage. Marriage is a good thing when you find a good partner. So men, I understand your concerns, that you are afraid of divorce, you're afraid of negativity, you're afraid of, your past. Do not let your past ruin your present. Please, I want you guys to believe in love. I believe in love, and I pray every day for the right person to come my way. Maybe you might be the right person watching me. But we still have to keep looking we still have to keep searching for the right person. We shouldn't use our past to judge our future. Please, guys, let us still believe that marriage is a beautiful thing, because we need it. We need partner. We need somebody in our lives. If you love today's episode and you learned a lot from today, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Also, drop your comments in the comment section and let me know how you feel about today's episode, if you are the person that no longer believes in marriage. Let me know. And if you drop your comment, be sure that I will make another video just to address your comments. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you, and thanks for watching again. Toodles! Bye-bye.